Hi everyone, so today we're gonna start fitting new fairings. Replacing. I've got some aftermarket from China Pata snack replica fairings, so I replaced this already. I had the original, the gray Yamaha one. So let's have a look here. So basically, original screws, it does fit here, but it does not fit here. So either I just left it without the screw, or either you can probably cut this bit, because that hole there is going a little bit different angle. So because when I try to put in, so it doesn't go in. So obviously, so this part came with this Chinese plastic fairings, and I got some little bit screws with that, a little bracket just gonna fit in this. So I'm gonna show you, this is what came as well with the fairings. Some kind of screws, I don't know, packet, I don't know. Let's see if we can use. So I've used two already for that, so it's okay. It's not that bad, it suits fine. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try to remove this fairing and that one to replace these ones. So I'm gonna start from the end. So I've got all those new fairings. Let's see how they're gonna fit. So let's have a look what we need to remove actually. So we have here screw, then let me get a touch, then we got one screw here, then plastic fixing here. I think a little bit is gonna be pain in the ass to take it out, and then probably some here. You can see we might gonna need to remove this part where the covers the battery, because this comes out with this black plastic. I've got those as well, so I'm gonna show you later. Okay, let's start it. Okay, so make it things faster, just gonna use my drill. Okay, it's got some spacers, so don't lose the spacer. And I'm gonna use the cup. We're gonna put all the screws. Don't lose it. Okay. It's much faster than play with this manual. Okay. So like I said, yeah, you can see by the movement we can remove this. Screws in the bucket. Right, so this comes attached with this one, so we're gonna have to remove this and these fixings. So at the moment you can see it's pretty much loose, just these two pieces. I've got some plastic tools like this to remove those clips, so let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, that came out. So you're gonna push this thing. Actually, it should come out. As you can see, it's got Phillips screwdriver screw. Because I did try to undo this one, it didn't come out. As you can see, it doesn't really want to come out. But this is how it should come out. Right, just pull with my nail, with the fingers, then that screw comes out. You just screw it back in. It's actually made of steel. Okay, so that's one done. Let's see this one, last one. Okay, so I managed to remove that little clip. This is the part, so it's got the plastic inside, which is sits tight. Okay, just maybe here a little bit more. So we got a little spacer, like a washer, and then this for the bolt to screw in. So now this is the Chinese option. So you got this plastic, black plastic, which is goes inside. I don't see any fixing clips there. I mean, there's something here, but maybe just make sure it doesn't move. So it does fit perfectly, as you can see. So those bits, obviously, we're gonna have to remove and put them here. The spacer here, washer, and that thing to hold the nuts, sort of hold the screw. So, but it doesn't, as you can see, it doesn't hold. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back home now, and I think I'm gonna just glue this part. I don't see any other way how I can fix this, because when you're gonna put it like that, so let's just put it quickly. Right, so the holes matches here, matches as well, as you can see. So that's how it's gonna look like. Yeah, so but as you can see, if I screw this thing, this is gonna be like moving. There's a possibility you can lose this part. So yeah, I have no choice but just gonna go and try to glue this part. I was thinking to use double-sided tape, but no, probably I would not gonna do that, because there's not much space there. Plus, during the heat in the summer, double-sided tape is no good. It just comes off, so you're gonna lose it. Okay, so let's go and glue this part. Yes, so I'm back now. So I left it for overnight, this part, to glue it properly. So I put some glue there, I glued it, so it's fine. Yeah, so this part comes from original, and then you got the little spacer which just goes in here. Originally I tried to put it in here, it didn't fit, so I had it to make a hole bigger. So this is about 10 mil wide. I tried with the 10 mil drill, it didn't go. I mean, still doesn't fit, but now with 11 mil, a little bit bigger, now it fits easily. But you need to be careful so you don't lose it, because on original part it goes really like precisely, so you push it in and stays there. So yeah, so let's start fitting this side now. We'll just gently, don't over tighten it. I will tighten it manually with Allen key. Okay, yeah, so we can see there's a wash, the spacer was there. Okay, leave it for now like this. So all this is good, all correct. So now it sits here. Okay, so let's have a look. So it is pretty good copy of plastic, so it goes around the, I mean, the hose is, it's not bad, to be honest. Like for Chinese cheap replica fairings, it's not bad, can't really much complain. So we're gonna put these plastic fixings now back, the thing first, and put the screw afterwards. I'm not gonna push it, I'm just gonna screw it. Okay, so it's in. Then the little one. Little one goes in here. Okay. I need a little bit smaller screwdriver. I just went in, so easy. That comes out. Right. Let me check first. Maybe it's the long one. No, long one is gonna be here. Definitely. Yeah, it's for that one. So we put spacer in the screw. That's it. All done. Okay, so the tail is almost finished. We've done this once. We're gonna put a seat cowl. So first thing what we do is, right, so you know, 10mm socket. To make it faster, use the drill. Move those screws. Yeah, don't lose them. Change to Allen key. I mean, you can use the manual Allen key, which is, this is a size T15 bit. So I fitted the original R1, this thing, and that Chinese plastic cover. So what we need to do, we need to put this bracket over there. So I'll show you how to loosen up. Take them like that. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, and put the socket back. Grab those screws. I mean, it's really annoying that Carnax has this little tiny storage once you put the seat cowl. When you got the seat you got like lock here, but it is what it is. This is gonna be like a permanent stuff, so yeah, just tighten it gently manually. Don't over tighten with the impact driver. It's gonna damage the screws or threads. Okay, this is done. Okay, let's go back to our T15 bit. Well, I'm gonna use the Allen key at the moment, gently, because I want to put the seat cowl. Okay. So you put this thing. It's gonna be hard to see, but we need to get into that hole somehow. It's dark, it's awkward, but let's try it. Also, you can't fit the drill here. Okay, things done. Let's double check. Obviously you guys are not gonna see it. Yeah, it's tight now. Okay, so the tail is done. Here gaps is good as well. Everything looks good. Okay, so to change this we need to remove this. So T10 bit. Start from here. Don't lose the screws. Get a little cap like I've got. So this is pulse. That's it. Goes that way. Comes out that way. So we have the part here, aftermarket part. Right, okay, this way. We're gonna see how it's gonna fit inside. So this is original, this is aftermarket. Again, you can see we got a spacer here. I have to push it out with a finger and let's see how it's gonna fit in here. Wow, this fits really easy. I mean, a little bit loose. Over there was really snug. Wow, we're gonna put this away. We don't wanna crush this one. Just let's leave it here. Okay, so for the moment, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put on top of this screw, because this is not the end. Right, this part. Now we need to go on the other side. Repeat the same thing. Now we're gonna remove this one. I've got some screws here, so it just basic bit. I'm gonna use PZ2 bit Phillips. Loosen up. On the other side. Okay, done. Right, now the center here, so that's gonna be the bit, I think T15. I'm gonna undo this. Okay, tight. Don't want to damage it, so we're gonna undo manually. That's it. All done. It's loose. In the cup. Yeah, so we have here a Velcro bit. Okay, so you can try put it in and let's see how it's gonna go. Also, the only one down thing, the colors is not really matching, so this tank color is gonna be a bit different. So I think that's the only thing which is gonna be exposed, saying like, okay, this color is a bit different, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So, alright, so we got 2 pins there, little 2 pins there, if you can see. So they have to fit into the holes, so you know that's the correct position. Looks like Velcro's already grabbing. Here we go. See? It's in. Velcro. I think it's got a little bit. Right, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna screw this part first. Okay, where's our screws? Phillips screws. Let's fit this thing first before those sides. Let's see how it's gonna go. Got my drill ready. Okay, that looks good to me. Obviously, what do you expect for 400 quid? Brand new fairings, so don't expect something really good quality, but still, like, the way it all comes all together, I'm quite happy. Okay, this is done. Now we're gonna put the sides. Right, I've got one side here. Okay, and I've got one side over here. No, it's there. So let's do these sides first. Changing the bit, D10, or maybe let's do manually. We don't want to break anything. Sometimes it's good to do manually, so you don't break things. Okay, we're gonna see now how it's gonna fit in here. Right, the holes, everything at the moment looks pretty good. That part is done. Now I'm thinking which part to do. So I think I'm gonna start with this part, this fairing. Maybe it'll be easier, because to change this quarter panel I need to remove this panel. So I'm gonna start with, I think, the easiest part. I think I've got so basically Chinese plastics, they comes with those black ones as well. So I've got this one's new and that one. I might leave this original because it's too much taking apart. So I might change this one. I'll see. Maybe I leave it same one, or maybe I change the new one. So yeah, let's start from this part then. So this is easy. It's like easy screws, you can see, very quick. You can actually, you don't need even drill. You can use just Allen key. See, one turn and it comes off. One turn. So as you can see, I've got lights everywhere because it's quite dark in the garage. Right, 1, 2. Right, there's a hook there, so it's holding into that metal. So that's pretty good, very easy, very quick, very simple. Right, so this part is gonna be fixed. I don't remember how it's been fixed, but all the fixings. Right, it somehow just unclips. Okay, this part is a bit loose. Just move it a bit forward. It's good, handy to have this fairing removal, the clip removal tools, plastic. So, because with the screwdriver you're gonna damage fairings. This kind of protects better. Can't see. Right, okay. Looks like there's a pin there. It's quite complicated. So push the pin in. Here you go. Things coming off. Yes. So that's the pins I've been talking about. You push them in and they just come out. Oops. Right. Everything goes into the cup. Here. Let's push this one as well. Okay. Looks like it released. Right, so I think we got some hooky. Okay, that's it. So that was pretty easy, to be honest. Quite happy with that, how it came out. Okay, so we removed these side panels, and what we have here, we're gonna have to remove this part and put on that aftermarket fairing. So just be gentle, don't break it. I use a flat screwdriver. Just open up like this and push the other pin out. It just pops out like this. So that's the part we want to put inside there. I'm gonna put this inside somewhere. It's original fairing. Right, and this is where it goes. I fitted already one side panel, so this, it goes quite easy. I mean, it fits perfectly, to be honest, so no complaints whatsoever. So far so good. All this aftermarket plastics fits quite well. Right, so first thing what I do is, like, you got these two hooks, I mean 3 hooks. I try to hook it up, this part and this part, and the other one goes here. So let's try it. So just have a look where it goes. It should kind of hook like that. Then we check the holes pretty much line up. Then you got a hook here, hook there. Interesting part is one rubbery thing is missing. Okay, so we just hook it up. Okay, that's done, and we need Allen key, which is there. So we're gonna take those quick fix screws. Let's say I'll start from here. Okay, it's all fixed. So like I said, it's quite good. The holes is aligned pretty good. Just gonna get it right. Just push a little bit harder. Gonna fix this one first. Okay, that's done. Put those clips first. So the job, as you can see, is very fiddly. and you have to be very patient. So if you don't like that and you have no patience, I would not suggest you to do this. As you can see, it's not that simple like you would think. That thing came out already. So this part is just like basically simple. That was here. So there's a clip, you just push the pin inside, undo the screw, go up. You can see the way the hook goes, and yeah, it gets released. So let's see if I can now already a bit remove that. Right, okay, I managed to release this part, which is good, without breaking. It's come off. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got something, right, two hooks going that way, and yeah, little hooks just clips into that. So pretty much it's simple. There's one grommet you can see has been lost. It's always keep disappearing. That's the hook which is supposed to go into that gap. So we need to try find it. Sometimes it drops inside. I hope I haven't lost it. So for this panel now, let's undo this screw. Where's my drill? Let's make things going fast a bit. Right, there's one clip here. They're not easy to take it out for some reason. Alright, okay, so finally I managed to remove this screw fixing. Complicated, so I just have to, like, I don't know, push from inside. I put my finger inside there, push like this. I mean, it's a bit painful, but gently use unscrew, and then it comes out. I don't see other way. So this panel now just lift it up, hooks here, so it goes up like that, comes off. Right, so this is aftermarket part. Let's compare quickly. Right, so pretty much everything the same. So yeah, bear in mind those hooks, they weak, they can break anytime, so be very careful. You don't want to break that thing. So you're gonna have to be very careful. Try to put that thing on. Maybe we can clean a bit once we are here. It's always good to clean some dust out. Okay, moment of truth. This one looks like it hooks up, but this one Okay, so we can see no gap. It looks like went all nicely. So just quickly gonna put this screw back. I'm not gonna rush with that little pin yet. I'll do it a bit later when I'm confident that everything is aligns fine and don't need to remove anymore. And all good. So this part is original. Now let's go get aftermarket one. Right, so probably will be good to remove this part as well, because as you can see it will clip into that. So probably the best thing to do is remove that part again as well, so change all this all together at the same time. I might do that. Right, so we fitted this panel, everything sits good. Now, like I said, I think it's better for us to remove this panel before we put this piece. So first thing first, what we do, we need to remove the mirrors. So I unplugged already the mirrors. This is the mirrors plug, and got 2 screws here, 2 nuts, not the screws. Loosen up. Okay, so that's 1 mirror out. Okay, put somewhere safe. Let's go on the other side. Copy paste, so basically repeat the same. Use the long socket if you have 10 millimeters. It's much easier. The short socket is really awkward to get in there. This is the plug. This is where you unplug this mirror on the right side. Get it out. All done. Okay. Put this away. Now, to release this, we're gonna undo this bolt. Put it inside, don't lose it. Right. And I think probably we're gonna have to release that one as well. Well, let's try this first. So as you can see, that screw, no, that one, I think. We'll see once we loosen up this one. That's that. Actually, so yeah, only 2 screws here and here, nothing else. Don't touch anything else. Don't touch this one. This one is gonna be for this part. Okay, right, so I took off the double bubble screen from original one, put it on aftermarket one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Okay, and obviously don't forget you need to transfer these things where you're gonna put the bolts, and done a little bit cleaning. And let's try to fit in. Let's see if it's gonna fit nicely. Okay, so you can see this is where the mirror is gonna be. It's pretty good, pretty accurate. Let's try to screw that bolt where it's supposed to go. All right, push a little bit. Bingo. Doesn't. Let's go to the other side. Copy paste, doing the same thing, so don't mix up. There's one silver screw and there's one dark screw. As you can see, they look the same, but this silver one goes on the top here. Okay, finally. So now we're gonna go back with the mirrors, feed them here. So yeah, so just go backwards, everything what you've done is just go back. Now just screw those mirrors back. Doing everything like we done it before. It's maybe dark a bit. Not bad. So we can now start fitting these little side panels. So okay, this side of finish, I fixed it. I kept these plastics original, even I have aftermarket ones. So this side is done. Okay, see the front looks good. So now left this side, so I put this quarter panel already. So the one hook, which is the plastic, comes this way. Obviously this part I broke here. Right, so this plastic goes from this side as that clip, and then you screw. So the best thing when you remove this, then fix that one and then do this on top. Screw here, all done. So let's take the little panel, which is gonna go here. So this side has grommet. Just go inside of that, and here it just clips on the top. So yeah, just push it in, should click. Let's see if we can see, you can feel it. Yeah, so that goes into the grommet, and this part, yeah, it's gone through, fixed here. So let's double check this side. Right, so looks tight, gaps looks good. Right, so this is the black nut. When I said not the screw goes in this part. as you can see. Oh, it went in, good, clicked. So right before this we need to put this plastic cover. Completely forgot. So as you can see, those hooks, the way it goes, so it goes that way. It is a little bit tricky. I mean, that side I had a little bit work to do, so I have to push it and then pull it that way. This is really awkward. Right, so this one looks like it went okay. Just this side. This side didn't hook it up. Right. Okay. Right, it doesn't go, so I need to take it out. Pull it up. Okay. Pull forward. Just press it down. Press it down this way. Have to pull. It's very awkward because there's nowhere to put the hands to be on the steering wheel. I have to keep pressure on that corner. I think we're almost there. That's it. Finally. Oh, that was a bit tricky. Put the screw in. Also forgot to mention, before you put these plastics, make sure you plug in your mirrors. Don't forget to plug in your mirrors, otherwise you're gonna have to take apart these plastics again. Almost right. So basically almost all bike is done. The only thing is left is change this front feather. I mean, if you want, you can keep original one, but I'll change it because it's got some black, blue, and I think white colors, which is gonna match those fairings. So yeah, and left to change the tire. So basically all is done, and those fairings looks and sits pretty good. Can't complain. For 400 quid from China, aftermarket fairings, it looks really good. Right, so left the last part, the fender, front fender. Everything has been done, everything looks good so far. So let's take off that fender. I mean, I've got this aftermarket here already. Let's just have a look. What's a nice color, gray with blue. So yeah, put it here, and let's change the last part, and the project is done. Okay, so is that, to be honest, is probably most the easiest part. The reason why I removed the wheel is because I'm changing the tire, so there's nothing to do like to make it easy. You can remove the fender even with the wheel, but see those things, the cables things, the sensors, they fix into that part together with the fender. Okay, here we go. obviously we're gonna have to remove these grommets and yeah, all these parts, so we can fit that one over there. Let's compare the parts. Quite good again, very identical, should fit very well. Right, so you just pull out the grommet. Where's my screwdriver? Is there? Pull out the aluminium part from the grommet. Actually, yesterday I've ordered on eBay some more of this, that stuff with this rubbery thing, grommet, because I'm missing few on that side of the fairings, so it's much better because he protects the plastics from cracking. So let's try to fix this one in here. Let's see how it fits. It might be tricky to put it in. You have to push it gently. I'm gonna use a screwdriver again, pushing that hole. Pull it out a bit, that's it. So it's good. And that washer space, or whatever you call it, goes on top like that. Everything fits perfectly. Gently put it inside, or maybe before we put it inside, why don't we clean inside these parts? Right guys, sorry, I completely forgot that I've got the camera and I was recording, and I fitted from further already, and I just put it in the wheel as well. I've changed the tire, so sorry I didn't show that thing, but I just quickly run through again, so you know what to do. So these two screws you undo, one screw here, as you can see, and it's got the grommet spacer, little nut behind, which is gonna tighten it later as well, because it's still loose, this part. Where's my Allen key? Actually, we can do it now, so don't forget it later, because you need to hold with the finger. There's a little nut behind, so don't lose it when you take out this old fairing, because I nearly lost it one. It just like fell off. I sprayed WD-40 and it fell off one in a bin bag. So yeah, so I put the wheel in. I've used this timber to lift up the wheel, then I put this X inside gently, like wiggling the wheel, push it in, and later on obviously it goes really hard. So what you do, I'll show you. You need to have a rubber mallet. This is the rubber mallet, so you gently tap like this, it goes through. Obviously you need to look at this hole, make sure this thing comes out, otherwise the wheel can be twisted and you can damage the thread. I put the grease as well inside that part, because I mean I've cleaned it and then dry cleaned it and then put the grease back. So after the wheel is in, you put the brake calipers, which is we're gonna do it now. I've done one already, but we're gonna do with you now this one. Just quickly put the the bolt inside quickly, because I just put it in a position, so I don't want to lose it. So it's really tight. Be careful, like you see, damaging your wheels. Is really tight, so it goes, you need to push it in very gently. Another hole is here, so at the moment I just do it by hand, and later on I'm gonna do it properly with the spanner. So this is basically the end of my project. Everything is done. This is fitted perfectly. Color looks amazing, but we will see how it's gonna cope with the pressure, with the speed, because you know, when you go 170 miles an hour or whatever or more, that's a big speed. Right, okay, now we're on this side. Got lots of lights for you guys. This is my bolts, so you can see a little bit mess here, but still got my stuff everywhere. So I suspend my calipers on the cable running like this on the handle, just to make sure it doesn't bang, you see, against the wheel, against the brake, disc brakes. So I put the screw already. Now we need to put, this is the hardest part, to be honest. Maybe I need to loosen up this one. Where's my Allen key? I think I left my Allen key there, because so we need to be more flexibility. Okay, let's grab the Allen key, because over there I managed to fit just like that, even with the screw in. But here I've got ABS sensor. Maybe I can just loosen up this one instead of loosening that one, and will be much easier. Let's see how tight it is. Okay, because that one I don't wanna take this out, because there's a nut on the other side, so it will drop and it's gonna be harder to put it in. Right, so now we got more flexibility. Cable out. So see those brake pads, little gap, we gently, don't know if you can see, put it at angle. Obviously they're moving, so you need to somehow keep it with one finger. That's it, it went. So at angle you go, you slide in, boom, inside. Make sure it's in a position like that. Grab your bolts quickly. Screw all the screws in. Make sure everything is tight, so when I'm gonna ride the bike I don't lose any screws. Okay, right, so there's not much to film anymore in here. Everything is done, as you can see. Just remove this crap. I've got also GB Racing covers, engine covers for protection. They're very good. Don't buy the fake ones. I've seen they do on Aliexpress, the cheap ones, 50 quid, so that will still go through and it will damage your covers. You don't want that. So yeah, so the bike seems like finished. Just gonna tighten a few bolts, and I hope you enjoyed it, my project. Thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you again. Press that like button, and if you can, please subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks very much.